Hello, welcome to the NeuroVerse. I'm Jess, and this is my story.
Hello there, welcome to the NeuroVerse. We're joined today by the wonderful Jess.
Hi.
Yeah, and this is the start of Jess's story. If you didn't get that from the intro, just rewind and have a little look at that. But apart from that, we're just gonna get going with it, really. So, Jess, hi.
Hi.
I know, weird. I'm nervous.
Why do you really nervous?
I don't know why. Because it's just a conversation.
Yeah.
It's just a conversation. Okay. As typical conversations go, there is a structure, there is an order to these things. So, Jess, tell us a bit about yourself and how do we know each other?
So I'm Jess, and I know you.
You do.
I've known you for 5-6 years.
Oh, was it Caleb?
4?
Yeah, 4 years. Caleb started when he was 4.
4 years. Yeah, I know it was after COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I met you through martial arts because my kids have done it since they were 4, and it's 10 years this year we've been doing that. Mind. Met you.
Sorry about
that. No, because it's really weird, right? Because I can always remember you coming in, right, signing your little name. This is before I started, and I'd always say hi to you, and you'd always look at me like petrified, just be like, "Hello,"
okay.
and walk away. And then I decided to join, and I fell in love with your wife.
Yeah.
And then here we are.
Yeah, and here we are.
And here we are. And you was witnesses at my wedding and everything.
We did the sign-in thing. I bought a new suit for it, and people took the mick out of me for buying a new suit.
Oh, I didn't know you did that.
But I wanted to look nice. Yeah. So it was a nice occasion for you.
Yeah, so and obviously my husband as well then met you all, and then...
Yeah, we don't want to talk about him. Yeah. We want to talk about Tim.
Tim. And then that's that, pretty much.
Okay. So, what's your experiences then around neurodiversity, neurodiverse conditions?
So, growing up, my best friend's brother, who is like my best friend as well, he's my kids call him Uncle. He's got ADHD. So since a child, I've known him with ADHD, and that was when I thought ADHD was naughty boy syndrome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So like I have that experience of him, and then as we went older and we got older together, I knew more and more about it and why years, I suppose.
Yeah.
Then we've got my son who's currently going through a diagnosis, and the reason my friend, my son is very much like my friend, to the point where we joke that he's the dad, right? That's when we sort of put like 2 and 2 together, along with like other bits and pieces.
He doesn't look like Tim.
Yeah, well.
He does. Sorry, Tim.
He's
I get a test.
Like me. Yeah, but yeah, we always joke he's his kid. You know what I mean? And then as just it's very like watching him grow up. It was like, oh, that's very.
Yeah.
You know, very. He does that. He's done that. You know, and
yeah, because you've seen it before.
Yeah. It's like clocking it now. And also, I've got a cousin who is severely autistic.
Yeah.
And I worked in a special educational school about 10 years ago. I worked there, so I've worked with like an array of additional needs. And as you get older, you learn more. So it's different.
Yeah, I think the attitude towards it has changed drastically.
Yeah, like knowing as well, like so, like in school. How do I say this now? There was always like, you always had a weirdo. That weirdo probably is autistic, and we didn't know nothing about it growing up, and that hurts me a little bit.
Yeah, because kids can be cruel and tease for lots of different reasons, but yeah, you're right. In every class, there is a child that's a little bit like on the fringes, slightly outside of like social norms.
Yeah.
For my school, it was me. Yeah, by the way, if you're watching this and you're around our age, if you're thinking, I don't remember who that kid is, it was you. But yeah, and you know, our attitudes, as we learn more about it, our attitudes have changed towards it a little bit. And,
Yeah.
I agree with that sentiment as well, that looking back, it's upsetting that you didn't realise it at the time
I try
as
and
well.
implement it to my children now.
Yeah.
But obviously, society's changed. There's a lot more, the kids are a lot more aware of differences and neurodiversity and stuff. So I don't think it's like what it was like when we grew up. The naughty boy isn't just the naughty boy. The strange child isn't just strange.
No, and
a lot more understanding, that's the word.
Yeah, and something that I'd like to try to explore in a completely different topic and another time is around schools and kind of how they mix both children with additional needs and neurotypical children, and whether that's right or fair. And I want to try and do like a balanced argument between the two, because you can't really shield them from stuff forever, because they're going to grow up to join the workforce with people with additional needs and different backgrounds. But then when you have children that have such extreme needs, does that then have an impact on the neurotypical child's learning, you know, the disruption and stuff? So that's a topic I'd love to bring you in on another time, because having worked in a special needs school, and I don't even know if that phrase is right, but having worked in one of those schools, I'd love to kind of talk to you a bit more about that at another time.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, because I'm still petrified right now.
Bit scary, like you don't want to say the wrong thing or the upsetting thing, and don't want to offend someone when that's you don't want it unintentional.
Yeah.
Really unintentional.
Yeah, and that's the thing. For people that are watching, I hope you are watching, and I thank you very much for viewing. Everyone that's doing this, talking about their stories, none of us are media trained. None of this stuff is with professionals doing this. This is people that are just trying to share their stories so that other people don't feel alone.
Yeah.
And to try and, so someone else can relate and just try and do a little bit of good. There's no way am I going to say the right thing all the time. There's no way that every person that we're going to talk to is going to say the right thing all the time. So just be mindful of that we're just trying to do some good.
Yeah, we're old.
Well,
we're just old.
Well, I mean, I look great for my age.
Oh God, I could do this.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying I look fantastic. Okay, so and with these experiences, then have you spotted things? Because everyone has neurodiverse traits. Have you spotted things with yourself then, with kind of seeing it from like your friend's brother, your cousin, and you know your children?
So I didn't. Right, I'm chaos. I always say I'm too thinky to function. And too thinky to function. I'm too thinky to function.
Trademark that and chuck it on a t-shirt.
There's no other way to describe it, right? I've always been too thinky to function. And then whilst going through the process of getting my son diagnosed, which has been a really, really, really hard, frustrating. Right, it's want to smash your head against the wall. Anyway, I then ended up obviously I learned to educate, to then stick up for him with all these appointments and things like that, instead of rolling over like a dog like I was doing at the beginning, because I didn't know too much about it. All I know was a bit naughty boy syndrome.
Yeah, and you go to professionals and you have to try and take their word for it a little bit.
Yeah,
you
gotta
and you
could dominate the conversation.
You have to fight tooth and nail to get listened to.
Yeah.
It's upsetting,
so I learned so ins and outs. I've bought all the books, watched all there's a book, I've actually bought a book called How Not to Murder Your ADHD Child by Sarah Templeton, who is ADHD. She used to work in a prison, youth offenders prison, and 80% of children and youth offenders are undiagnosed. So there we go. And she found
Sarah,
out,
if you want to sponsor this video.
She found out when she was 50, I think, that she was ADHD. So it's written for ADHD, about ADHD, to ADHD. It's a really simple book to follow, and it made you think. Anyway, that was very helpful to me. I ended up having a bit of a really bad mental health episode back last year, and during the counselling sessions to do with that, it was then suggested that I be put forward for an ADHD assessment, because they think what happened to me was a big, massive ADHD burnout where I just couldn't cope. But I'm not too bothered about myself until I've got my son sorted.
Yeah.
I want him to have the help and support before I can start thinking about myself, because I'm just too thinky to function, and that's how I've lived my life, and that's how I'll continue to live my life. And I'm an adult. My frontal lobe's developed, I think. I can tell people I'm too thinky to function. He can't tell people what's going on with him, can he? You know? But
yeah. I will say as well, knowing both of your children, they are wonderful. Because obviously you've seen me at competitions where I've had my meltdowns and I've been essentially broken. And the level of compassion and empathy your two have is phenomenal. It really is.
Yeah.
They're a credit to you.
Yeah, thank you.
Not Tim, because Tim's definitely one of them.
I think with my daughter, she's quite mature anyway, and she's like seen it, so she sort of knows how to go about it. And then I think with my son, it's more of empathy. He gets it, but he loves you, but he can't show it. Do you know what I mean?
It might just be me then, because I think he loves me.
All right. Well, that's good then. That's good.
No, yeah, I might be because I share some similarities with him as well, so that I think empathy is bang on. I can understand him, because I get frustrated, and similarly to kind of how he does as well, and yeah, like I said, they're a credit to the pair of you. They really are.
Thank you so much.
Okay. This is where my mind goes blank.
It's catching.
Oh God! Don't say that. I'll be all over the internet. ADHD is contagious. Don't let Donald Trump get hold of that one.
A bit of bleach will fix it. Don't worry.
Okay, so you've got it in your personal life. You've had it in your professional life as well. So you have a wealth of experience to try and draw from, and this might be a bit difficult to do. But can you summarize your experiences in 3 to 5 words, phrases?
Exhausting.
Okay.
Obvious.
Okay.
And I'm torn. I want to say failure or letdown.
Okay.
They're pretty negative, aren't they?
It's your experiences, it's your story.
I had a pretty negative experience, to be honest.
Okay. Okay, I am going to do a Columbo thing.
Oh, you tried teaching me about Columbo and I forgot who he is.
I know. He's an old detective.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. I remember.
It's only because my wife did it to me just as I was closing out. She kept doing the one more question thing, which is why my episodes are a bit longer. I'm very sorry. You started talking about the diagnostic process for Ollie. You started to get frustrated.
Yeah.
Are we coming to that in one of your words?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. It's exhausting.
Okay, that's fine. Because I think it's important for people to recognise that it's a battle after you've got the diagnosis. There's a whole host of battles that take place. Try and make sure the right support is in place to try to. And there's normally a regression that happens when a diagnosis happens, because there's a lot of relearning. But I don't think people people know about it, but I think sometimes people need to hear that it's a pain in the ass and it's a struggle.
Hard work.
And I think that's important to other people would hear that, and that would make other people feel better as well.
But I have helped 3 other parents get their child diagnosed with ADHD by telling them about like what I've gone through with Ols. I just can't do it for myself. but I can get myself accidentally referred. And that so when they said that to me, I obviously got really frustrated then because I was like, why wasn't it this easy to do it for him?
Yeah.
When I've been back and forth and round and round and round and round. Yeah.
I can't wait for that one.
It's gonna be a ramble.
It's okay. We got as much time as you need. It's your story, and we'll help you tell it.
Yeah, thanks.
No worries. Okay, so thank you, Jess.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the director behind the camera that's been, you can't see her, she's waving, but thank you very much. And yeah, so tune in. Please like, subscribe. Before, I didn't know where things would happen. I've been trying to get it to happen by here. So please like and subscribe. There's going to be something popping up on the screen somewhere around by here.
It'll be that side now.
Yeah, I would have cocked that up. It'll be all the way over here. So, no, I can place it. So it'll be there. It'll definitely be there. So please like, subscribe. Hopefully this story will resonate with a number of people and make sure that you guys understand that yes, it's painful, but you're not alone in that journey as well. So thank you, Jess. Thank you. And we will see you in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.